Hello everyone, it's MPX AUTOS. James. How are you today? In this short video, we would like to share some extra details of the answer to many of our potential clients asking that they want to bring in the main component, and just ask us for the professional installation, and they got surprised why the cost is high. And when we break down the parts that we really mean, that's all the part need for the full installation. Some of them, they got very surprised because what they mean with they bought all the parts is already like bought the main battery, yes, bought the 3000 watt inverter or similar inverter, yes, bought the Vision smart controller or the Vision solar controller, yes, bought the solar panel, yes, and then that's about it. Then the installation is something else, just simple, like, oh, just do installation. But please, can we just have a quick tour around here, one of the small power section that we are doing here with 3000 watt inverter, main component, 3 of the 314 amp battery, smart one, super smart one, and 3 of the solar panel controller here. Now that is the main component, but looking at how the extra accessories that we have to bring in to make the system fully complete, it will need to be about this. How about this one? We need at least one of the extra main switch. This one, you can buy it right now, running $38 online, yes, but that's the one. And then how about the cable? Proper size cable. It's not cheap, depending on the system that we design or we want to build, or you want to build. The cable need to match the size of the power setup to be safe, and it will be custom built to the length with the proper terminal. Those terminal, yeah, you can easily get like about $6-7 for two. Okay, 2 of the heavy duty terminal is $7, and then you have to buy the protection around here. Yes, not much, but another $15 for at least $15 or $20 for the extra of the cover. And then you have to buy the ANL fuse, which also coming to more of the connector and terminal here, and a set of the bus bar, heavy duty bus bar here, only $60. Okay, only $60 extra, but you know that it is $60 extra for just the 2 bus bar. Now coming to many more of the terminal, different size of terminal, different size, and coming to the solar panel safety switch that we have to get in between the solar and the solar MPPT controller, that most of our client never bought this one before. So those one will set you some good money for each one, not even mention that in this session we have 3 of them. Now come down to the wiring. All the wiring need to be matching to the power cable level of the appliance that we want to be built. For example, we have here the solar charger, we have the diesel heater, we have the Sirocco fan, we have water gauge, we have main vent, and we have some other to fill up this section over here. And each one, it has a dedicated different level of the power and the fuse to protect them. You can see that the fuse varies from the different level, like 2 ampere, 5 ampere, 10 ampere, 7.5 ampere, 15 ampere, 20 ampere, or more than that, depending exactly which appliance that need to be used with that wiring and the terminal and the fuse. So we don't mix up, because if you mix up the 20 amp and the 2 amp or the 7.5 amp, then that's a good luck. And then coming down to the another smaller bus bar to distribute the power and negative to the system before we go this one into the main bus bar there. So this one, yeah, you can buy it from J Car, which we bought. Okay, it's about 20 bucks. And this one, yeah, it's about 26 bucks. Yes, but now coming more into the wiring. The wiring is not cheap at all. The proper wiring with the proper power rate is already expensive. But when we use in the system like this, we normally will uprate the wiring cable. We don't stay at, you know, the design for like, you know, 2 ampere, then we take the 2 ampere cable. Not. For example, this 2 ampere one, we actually use the 7.5 ampere wiring cable rate, which is 3 times higher. And for the 10 ampere NIT or 7.5 ampere NIT, we actually use the 15 ampere to 25 ampere power cable gauge, which is, you know, a lot more than what it's supposed to be at the maximum capacity of the power demand. And the same thing we do on the wiring for the solar panel wiring, which is the expensive extension cable as well, because we need to extend from where the solar is coming down to those one with all the crimping too and ferrules and terminal thing. All right, so walking around this section, the parts alone will set you some $100 just on the side for the liter bit and bits, you know, bit and piece actually, and after that it is about the installation. So yeah, that's how we actually do the work. So if you have bought your main part, the main component, and you bring in to ask anyone, you know, to do installation and surprise with, you know, the code or the extra bit and piece that it has to be in. Now hopefully you go through with this and you get some of the detail that might be helpful for your project. And if it is helpful, we are more than happy to know that. And but otherwise, yeah, we wish you the best with your project. And thanks again for watching. And this one is on the go, and everything will be into the place, neat and tiny. And the whole battery here will be fully sealed in the box, vent down to the underneath of the motorhome, and it is 12 kilowatt storage power over here, 3000 watt inverter there, and 1200 watt solar panel on the roof right now. 1200 watt. It is a Mercedes Sprinter. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.